So why do you like dating white guys?
I mean, I find them attractive. Um, it's different. And I also think in some ways it is a little bit more comfortable for me only because I feel like that's kind of, I grew up in Missouri, like in Columbia, in a small town. And a lot of my experiences, my early experiences especially, were just around white people. So sometimes I think like we can connect on that level.
Like the opposite of me?
Not, I wouldn't say that I'm more comfortable around white people, period. I think like sometimes with like, and I think background has a lot to do with it too, with white guys, it can be a little more comfortable because there's also not a lot of like personal conflict that is cultural. Like I think sometimes when you date black guys, and black guys, I've talked to black guys and they've said the same thing, like it can be harder when you're dating like someone of your own race because you have a lot of hangups. You have a lot of just like personal sort of insecurities, but it's also related to your race and the way that you interact in the world and then like your economic background.
Do you feel more insecure if you're dating a black guy than you are a
I
white
do
guy?
in some ways because I wonder, a lot of it is so based, like I wonder if they're attracted to me because I'm like a darker person and I never wanted to be lighter, but it's something you see in the media that just like is kind of like bombarded with like, oh, lightness is kind of like equates beauty. So it's like when I'm with black guys sometimes and like I notice who they're attracted to, it can make me a little bit insecure. It can,
You're a very beautiful woman.
thank you.
You should never feel insecure.
I do feel insecure about that. I mean, like, it's in the back of my mind no matter how much I try to fight it.
Do you think white guys are softer and that's why you're not as insecure? Do you think that they're
I think
more
that they
of
just
a,
are more open. They communicate a little bit more openly because there's less conflict, period, in their life when it comes to communicating and less resistance because of course, because they're white.
well, yeah, I was just
Yeah.
gonna, I was totally just gonna go there. Like, do you
Yeah.
think being raised without having to
Yeah.
have any shit
Yeah,
on a daily
exactly.
basis being fed to you by like police,
Yeah.
by teachers, like
Even your parents,
yeah,
your own
it
family,
makes
yeah.
it easier to go through like
To be more vulnerable, to be more open, you know? So, and then like, since they're more open, you can feel like, I guess, more comfortable with yourself being open too.
yeah. I like the idea of learning from someone who does like to teach. If you can teach me something that makes you happy, it's probably gonna make me happy too. If it's good for you, like all of these healthy qualities make a relationship so much more fun. But when you go looking for someone that's like this and that, you're never gonna find that, man. It's just a movie. Like that's a movie. Like they have parts that they write. That's what you're looking for. You need to find someone that just constantly fucking stimulates your mind and your cock.
So what do you find sexy?
I like street thuggy boys
Go on.
covered in tattoos who like have probably, been in some violent situations before. I like street boys.
I like to be like if you're talking about like dominant and submissive. For me, it's like I'm a type A personality guy, and I want to be with a type A personality woman, which really doesn't typically seem to jive
What does
so
that
well.
mean?
That I want a woman that pushes back. I don't. If we're having a conversation about something, and like so many times, if like you're in a disagreement, argument, like with your girlfriend or whatever, I wish she would just say "fuck you" back. Like I wish we could just say what we're thinking and feeling instead of like trying to repress it and go that way. Now, oftentimes it can lead to a very hot-headed, very dynamic and polarizing conversation. Sometimes it doesn't end well, but like I need somebody that's going to push back. I need somebody that's going to push me while I push them. That's, to me, that is the sexiest thing.